Hello, guys, and welcome to my YouTube live. I'm just skimming through my notes. I'm trying to search for articles about financial literacy. Good. I think we have 4 people. 4 people have just joined. Let me know, where are you watching my live from? Where are you watching my live from? So I want to teach financial literacy as part of my content. So I'm trying to find good topics that can cover the concept of financial literacy. So what topics do you suggest that I start with? Do I start with budgeting, or can we start with investing, taxation? But before we go and look at those topics, what is the importance of financial literacy? So according to this website, Corporate Finance Institute, financial literacy is about what? Let us look at the definition. How do they define the concept? What is financial literacy? Financial literacy, according to this article, is the cognitive understanding of the financial components and skills such as number 1, budgeting, investing, borrowing, taxation, and personal finance management. The absence of such skills is referred to as being financially illiterate. So what this website means is that if you don't know how to budget, you don't know how to invest, you don't know how to borrow, you don't know how to do taxation, or you don't have a good financial or personal finance management plan, you are financially illiterate. Okay, so now we've learned about financial literacy, what it means. It's understanding things to do with budgeting, investing, borrowing, taxation, and personal finance management. So for example, when we talk about budgeting, what do we mean? If you have an income, let's say you are working at the end of the month, you should have a budget I've seen some financial advisors talking about having a budget, or let's say you are going to have a party. You want to have a party at your place. You want to invite your friends. You want to invite your relatives and so on. For that particular event to be successful, you need to have a budget. You need to budget for food. You need to budget for drinks. You need to budget for all other expenses. Maybe if you've invited somebody to cook for you, or if you are managing logistics, then you need to put that into consideration. So for those who are joining, welcome to our live. My name is Wills, and I'm just trying to explore this topic about financial literacy, because I know, or according to research, most people need financial literacy because most people don't know how to handle personal finances. So we've looked at the meaning of financial literacy. I hope you have understood what it means to be financially literate. So I want us to look at some of the benefits or importance of financial literacy. So according to this website, Corporate Finance Institute, obtaining financial literacy is one of the most important things an individual can do to ensure prolonged financial stability. Then the author listed below are some of the real world facts that should emphasize the overall importance of attaining financial literacy. Number one, it is estimated that about 78% of Americans live pay to paycheck. I will repeat that point. It is estimated that 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Can you believe that? That means if you are being paid $5,000, let's say you are a tutor or you are a teacher in the US, and you are being paid $5,000 per month, you are living $5,000 per month paycheck every month. When you get your salary, you consume all of it as you wait for the next paycheck. So that's what it means. And I think this is why financial literacy is important. Another point here, more than 189 million of American population own credit cards, where 189 million Americans, they own credit cards. If you don't know credit cards, that is if you are maybe in Africa or any other part of the world, credit cards is a way of paying for something with money that is not in your account. It's a form of credit that people use to buy cars, people use credit cards to buy television, people use credit cards to buy alcohol, people use credit cards to go shopping in the supermarkets. So it's an interesting observation. 189 million It means that a very huge part of our population of Americans is dependent on credit cards. And this is where the problem is. People are spending what they do not have. Another point, on average, credit card owners own about 4 cards each. So someone who owns a credit card will have 4 different credit cards. Maybe it's maybe if you are a plumber or you are an electrician, you own 4 credit cards. If you are a lecturer, you own 4 credit cards. So that's another important point. Another point about student debt. Student loan debt is about $1.5 trillion for more than 44 million borrowers. So student loan is another big issue that will make many people to look for financial literacy. Credit card debts levels are also at a record high of $1.04 trillion. So the people who are owing, people who have credit card debts, the total amount put together for all Americans is about 1.04 trillion. That's a huge number. Then overall, Americans are approximately 12.58 trillion in debt. So based on these points, based on these interesting facts, in fact, I've never heard about these things, but it's shocking. It's shocking how many people in the United States are dependent on credit. Overall, Americans are approximately 12.58 trillion in debt. Underline this. It means that a very huge part of Americans, a very huge population in the United States is living in debt. And this is alarming. This should be worrying to you. Okay? No wonder we are seeing so many cases of people who are homeless, people who are unable to pay mortgage, people are unable to pay for their education. It is because of this debt crisis. So now that we've looked at these important statistics, what are the benefits of financial literacy? So we are on this website, corporateFinanceInstitute.com. It is giving us some of the benefits of financial literacy. Number 1, ability to make better financial decisions. When you gain financial literacy, you will be in a position to make better financial decisions. Which are some of the examples of financial decisions? Decisions about what you want to buy, decisions about where you want to invest your money, decisions about the goals that you want to pursue in life. So you'll be able to make better financial decisions if you become financially literate. Another benefit of financial literacy is effective management of money and debt. Most people get into crisis. For example, if you get involved in an accident, if you get sick, the cost of healthcare in the United States is very high. if you don't have good money management practices, when an emergency strikes, you'll be in a very deep crisis. You'll be in deep shit if you have no good financial management skills. So effective management of money and debt is the benefit that you get if you gain financial literacy skills. You will be also greater equipped to reach financial goals. Financial goals can vary. A financial goal could be, maybe you want to buy your dream car. Maybe you want to buy your dream house. Or maybe you want just to save cash. You want to have money in the bank so that you can buy that business, or you can buy that luxury product or stuff that you've been looking for. So when you gain financial literacy, you will be greater equipped. You'll be better equipped at management of your. You are talking about being equipped to reach your goals in life. You'll also have a reduction in your expenses. Expenses can be quite draining. Some of the expenses, like you are going out with your friends and they want free drinks, or you are just buying stuff that you don't need in your house. You will learn how to reduce expenses. Maybe expenses can also be in terms of people borrowing money from you. You might have friends or loved ones who want to exploit your financial resources. So you'll have a reduction of expenses once you have awareness about where your money is going. Once you have a good tracking system whereby you can track your expenses, you will know whereby you know the loopholes or the places where your money is going and it is not necessary. Okay, you will learn how to cut down on your expenses and achieve your goals. Less financial stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety are very common problems in the society today. The number one cause of stress and anxiety is finances. For example, students worry a lot about their expenses. Students worry or are anxious about the future. For example, you are pursuing or you are studying a course and you are not sure about the job market in future. You are not sure whether you are going to get a job or not. Okay, so stress and anxiety will reduce if you start prioritizing financial literacy. Another thing is that financial literacy will increase ethical decision making when selecting things like insurance, loans, investment, and using credit cards. So we want you to be more ethical when you're making decisions about how you are going to use your finances, how you are going to select your insurance, and how you are going to use credit cards. Then another additional benefit is effective creation of a structured budget. A structured budgeting is one of the skills you learn in financial literacy. A structured budget will indicate what are your fixed costs, what are your maybe variable costs. If you are budgeting for your income, if you are budgeting for a project, maybe you are building a house, maybe if you are buying or you are operating a motor vehicle, you will be able to clearly state what are your fixed costs, what are your variable costs, and what are other costs associated with that particular project. And this will help you make better decisions about your finances. So I think those are some of the benefits of financial literacy. So what do you think? What do you think about this whole thing about financial literacy? Do you think schools are teaching financial literacy well? Do you think these are course that people should be learning? Do you think parents should start teaching financial literacy early enough? Or do you think that you have all the information you need about financial literacy? Also, I want to find out from you, have you ever been or have you ever experienced any problem related to financial literacy? Okay, so I think I want to thank you for this live. I've had so far 10 people who have attended the live session, and I'm so grateful that I've had to teach 10 people using this live, and I think the information that you've gotten from this live will be useful in your life. I will be hosting more sessions about financial literacy on Saturdays, so that I want us to build a community around this topic about financial literacy. And I would like people who are like-minded. If you want to grow as a person, if you want to learn financial literacy, I'm inviting you every Saturday so that we come and learn. You can pose questions. We create a community where people can interact and learn from one another. So I want to thank you so much, the people who have been part of this live. Maybe you can share a little bit. Where are you from? Where are you watching from? And what would you like to learn most about financial literacy? Is the chat on? I don't know why it's not showing the chat. Hii kitu kwa nini haionyeshi chat? Last time I saw it was showing the chat area. Wow, so I've been on live for 30 good minutes, and today we've learned about financial literacy. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be very exciting. Yeah, so those who have missed the live, I think you will find it on my channel. Yeah. Palais was franchise. Lenore Allen. So you are speaking French? Where are you watching from, Leonore? YouTube is funny. So somebody is watching me and she doesn't understand English. Oi or none? What is that? What do you mean by that? Oi or none? Leonore. Guys, where are you watching from? Thank you. I can see we have 5 guys watching my live. Now it's 2. So I think that will be enough for today. We will have another session. Okay, so you are in Brooklyn. That's nice. So will you be available next Saturday? Next Saturday we'll be learning about financial literacy. Right now I'm in New York. All right. Nice meeting you, Leonore, and all other no, I'm not Jamaican. I'm Kenyan. Have you heard about Kenya? It's in East Africa. I'm in East Africa. Kenya is in East Africa. In East Africa, we have countries like, yes, in Kenya we have big giraffes. We also have leopards, we have hyenas. Do you know the president of Kenya? Yes, the giraffes are beautiful. We have a giraffe center in Kenya. I've one time gone there and seen the giraffes. Tourists go to feed them. If you come to Kenya, you'll be able to see. The president of Kenya is called William Ruto. Yes, the president is called William Ruto. So I think we will pick up from there with financial literacy. I want to see if more people are interested on this topic of financial literacy. So we'll pick up from there next week. I think I've been on live for 36 minutes now. So I want to thank you so much, Leonor Allen, for taking your time. I'm grateful for the interaction in the chat session, and I look forward to seeing you in the next live. Okay, so I think I'm going to end the chat now. Okay, goodbye and God bless you. Bye.